And while we're on the subject of ear candy as well, love what this is. I'll do this quite a bit, whether it be with percussion, vocal samples, and there's more examples of vocal chops and samples we'll get into here shortly. But listen to this Hay track. It's a Hay sample from Splice that we actually manipulated and pitched around to the key of the song. But after all the processing that's baked into it, it really almost sounds like an instrument. Listen to this soloed up. And already rendered into the sound is delay and pitch shift and all that. But that, again, was just a big Hay sample that we pitched around to sit in the track like harmonic information, almost like a synth. I took it even further with Decapitator and Valhalla Vintage Verb. Without those, it sounds like this. And with. So they're helping cut through just ever so slightly, but you see those pitched hays kind of happen all throughout the song. And, you take them out. It's kind of like the strummy wash track up here. You just miss out on some of the interest. So that's a great technique for ear candy. Take vocals, take sounds from Splice, pitch them around, add reverb, add distortion, add tape saturation, and just mangle sounds and see what you can do to just push a sound even further. Make it not even sound recognizable to the original sound. A lot of times that's how cool, really unique sounds and ear candy for me happens. I just take a sound, I push it as far as I can, make it unrecognizable to the original sound, and by the end you have something that's like, how did you even create that? I've never heard anything like that. It's just turning knobs, messing with plugins until you have something that sounds cool. So that's all that was. And then kind of taking that further, in the intro, we have that same Hay. But what do you know? We lo-fied it out. We filtered it down and added just a little bit more drive to it. Again, sounds like this with none of that. We took all that super bright high end off and added all that saturation to give us a sound like this. Again, if we wouldn't have done that in the intro, like listen to that intro with that sound, without any of that filtering, without any of the lo-fi, and hear how big and how much high end there's going to be in a way we don't want. To me, that Hay, without any of the processing, it's like, I'm the star of the show. And you just want it to be acting, in my opinion, in the intro, kind of as an interesting background texture. And that's what those plugins did. That's how it allowed it to sit. So now putting those on, listen to how it just sits in the back of the mix. You can still hear it, but it's not so forward in a good way. Love what that processing's doing. Love how that's interacting. And then to that, also added this Hay. And a whoop. And those hays and whoops, it's more ear candy. It's more interest. It's little things that it's the felt not heard things. If you muted them, you wouldn't necessarily notice you're gone, but you're gonna feel the addition of 10 moves like that added to your song. And again, in my opinion, it's gonna make a really big difference over the course of your production. And going back to our original pitched Hay trick, I actually made even more candy out of it by taking it, adding 100% reverb, and then just using reverser. In Pro Tools, I literally just go search reverser or reverse, and literally just render that in to reverse the audio file, and then added even more reverb to the whole track. And that gives us this cool sweep and impact sort of sound, all just taking that original Hay thing that we mangled once, mangled it even more, put it in different parts of the song, and then that gives us something that sounds totally like you don't even hear it as the same thing. It gives us this really cool, unique sound like this. Hey friend, Christian Hale here. Thanks so much for checking out today's video. Real quick, I actually wanted to let you know that this video is a part of a larger video, which you can find linked down in the description below or over on the end screen. So if this content was helpful and you want to go even deeper on the subject matter and see it in its full context, definitely go check out that video for more. Thanks as always for watching, and we'll see you real soon.